My wife and I, both in our early 30s, have been happily married for 5 years. We share a deep bond, filled with love and mutual support. Our lives are intertwined with meaningful conversations, frequent travels, and regular dates at least twice a week. We cherish the time we spend together and always stand by each other in every situation. However, there are certain aspects of our relationship that, despite our openness, cause my wife to retreat into herself. For instance, when she's navigating a challenging period, she tends to withdraw and needs her space. I respect this and give her the room she requires. I'm also aware that some subjects can trigger these moments, making me cautious about broaching them. One particularly sensitive topic is our intimate life. For a long while, our physical connection was vibrant and fulfilling. But about a year and a half ago, it abruptly ceased. Since then, our sexual interactions have completely halted. We still share hugs, cuddles, and occasional kisses, but she shows no interest in more passionate gestures, which I truly miss. At first, when I gently approached the subject, she mentioned that our reduced cuddling had lessened her interest. She also shared that she felt our cuddling often led to sex, which made her uncomfortable. I valued her honesty, and we focused more on simply enjoying our cuddles without expectations. Yet, despite these changes, there has been no revival of our sexual connection. Now, she expresses that she just doesn't feel any desire, and it seems like an unchangeable fact. Bringing up the topic again has become increasingly daunting for me, as it seems to create tension. I find myself hesitant to express my own desires, fearing it might push her away further or create an awkward atmosphere. I'm reaching a point of quiet desperation. I've always believed that a healthy relationship relies on open communication. But here we seem to be at an impasse, my need for sexual connection clashing with her lack of interest. This has led to growing fantasies and desires on my part, often involving the idea of being with others. While I would never act on these thoughts, the persistent absence of intimacy makes them more pronounced. For the past year and a half, I've largely kept my feelings to myself, only bringing them up a few times. I have respected her boundaries and needs, but I'm beginning to feel that my own needs are being neglected. This internal struggle has made me question whether it's wrong to have these desires and fantasies. I love my wife deeply, and the thought of betraying her trust is something I couldn't bear. Yet, the constant yearning for intimacy is becoming harder to ignore, and I worry that it could lead to a moment of weakness in the future. The thought of jeopardizing our relationship or something so trivial makes me feel guilty and trapped. I'm in a difficult situation where I don't want to pressure her or make her uncomfortable. Mutual enjoyment is essential for me, and without her willing participation, sex loses its appeal. Ideally, I wish for her desire to rekindle, resolving this issue naturally. Has anyone experienced something similar? How did you navigate it? What options might we have? We are both deeply committed to our relationship and generally content, but I could use some guidance and different perspectives to help manage these feelings.